you're a straight black woman under the age of 45 with a bachelor's degree, there's exactly one person like you in Congress. She is Mia Love, the newly elected representative from Utah, who is the country's first female black Republican elected to Congress. If you're a straight white woman under 45 with a bachelor's degree, like me, there are exactly two people like you in Congress. I certainly don't feel represented. The headlines leading up to the election since 1992 all seem to say the same thing. This is the year of the woman. Women's votes will decide this election. However, such declarations fall short of describing the representation that women actually have on Capitol Hill. After all, there are 535 voting members in Congress, but less than 1/5 of the members are the same gender as half the population. A politician doesn't need to be female to represent women fairly, but it certainly helps. A man can understand that access to sexual health care is important, but he doesn't have to wonder why a group of strangers can legislate what his body can and can't do. A man can get the importance of equal pay and how difficult raising a family might be, but it usually isn't his career that's harmed by the limits of maternity leave policy after a baby is born. In Colorado, former Democratic Senator Mark Udall, who actively worked for women's reproductive rights, lost to Cory Gardner, a member of Congress who co-sponsored 2 personhood amendments, each declaring that life begins at conception. For his decision to focus his campaign on reproductive rights, Senator Udall was derided as Mark Uterus. Udall's opponents claim that women care about more than access to contraception and abortion. They're right. As a young female voter, while I'm grateful that men such as Mark Udall stand up for my right to start a family when I'm ready, I'm also irritated that this issue is still up for debate. I'm more interested in talking about everything else we need to do to make women matter as much as men do, each day beyond Election Day. In a world where economic power and political power are increasingly one and the same, women need the kinds of opportunities that most men have enjoyed for years: a fair paycheck, the ability to start a family while continuing in your career, and plenty of role models and superiors of the same gender. Lastly, as long as our campaign finance laws continue to crumble, the policymakers so dependent on election cash will hear fewer female voices. Men not only tend to contribute more frequently to federal campaigns, but they also make larger donations. Of the 100 top campaign contributors in 2012, only 11 were women. Is it any wonder that politicians seek our votes without actually listening to what we have to say? I'm Suzanne Merkelson.